Otakon 2019, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Otakon was an anime convention held from July 26th through 28th, 2019 at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center in Washington, D.C. Otakon's third year at the Walter E. Washington. Let's see how they did. For the good, the mailed badges again were great this year. If you got them at the pre-reg rate, it was a really good price. Yes, they were mailed a little bit late for even my taste, but they were very convenient. The Marriott photo shoot locations were new for this year. They used several of the large ballrooms in the Marriott for group large photo shoots. It ended up working out pretty well. The lighting might have not been exactly perfect, but it was a lot of space for those very large photo shoots. It also kept some people out of the convention center, which reduced traffic there. The escalators, for the most part, worked very, very well. There were one or two times I ran into ones that did not work, but for the most part, they were excellent. The real heroes of the con, especially on the industry side, was Discotek. They were the only serious industry presence at Otakon that came with a serious industry panel. That was excellent. They made numerous announcements. Otakon needs to work with them more, and a lot less with Funimation and Sentai. Their panel very much reminded me of the older Otakon industry panels where a lot of announcements were made. It proved Otakon was important. It just seems like a lot of these other studios don't think Otakon is important anymore, and that's disappointing. Nothing was downright bad, but there was some stuff that was ugly that's going to be coming up in a minute. For the ugly, what should have been better? The Marriott reservations really screwed us. So to go over this in detail, we got there about 15 minutes after you're supposed to be able to check into your room, which is 3 o'clock. So we were there at 3:15. We get there, and we are informed that we only got a single. Yes, we're very early, but apparently people were checking in hours beforehand. So on top of this, other people I know after me, and many hours after me, got doubles. This put me in a little bit of a bad mood to start. It took 2 calls, plus a walk down to the front desk to get a rollaway, which we absolutely needed. Now, they comped us something, but again, I'm very displeased with the Marriott reservation, but it is the attached hotel, so we're screwed and we're stuck there. I was very displeased by their service. The dealer's hall entrance needs to be moved to the middle of the dealer's hall like it was on Friday this year. Basically, Saturday and Sunday, you had to walk all the way to the end of the convention center to get in the dealer's hall, and that really sucks. It's too far of a walk. They need to figure out a way that you can go between the artist alley and the dealer's room. Even if it means you can only go from dealers to artists, it would be a massive improvement. Those walls are able to be taken down. They really need to consider this option. It would make transiting through both of them much easier. Sentai Filmworks panel at Otakon was embarrassing. It was disrespectful to the Otakon attendees to only come with a 20-minute panel. That's not acceptable. Sentai Filmworks needs to get their stuff together, pad their panel out, and at least pretend Otakon is important, or don't do a panel at all. 20 minutes of content in a 60-minute time slot is simply not acceptable. This also leads into the overall industry coverage of Otakon sucked. I didn't even bother going to Aniplex. Why? Funimation was nothing but a clip show. Sentai shouldn't even shown up. We had no Right Stuff, no Crunchyroll, no Viz. The overall industry coverage of Otakon was terrible. This year, in the convention center, you were not allowed to bring food or drink in. Yeah, right. Everyone was bringing food and drink in, but it was not being uniformly enforced. Some people did have their drinks taken away. This wasn't fair, and this policy needs to be fixed. Overall, Otakon had another stable year, and DC continues to be successful. There's no way you can argue Baltimore was better than this. This city's better, you can actually go outside, and the convention center is a vast improvement. I'm giving the convention a B. Even with the hotel issues, which could lower the grade in my opinion, Otakon continues to put good conventions on in Washington. Thanks for watching.